Hi everyone, in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to make these gorgeous DIY speckled Easter egg bath bombs. For this you're going to need all of the ingredients you see on the screen here, so pause the video or click on the link in the description below to go to the blog post with all the instructions. First up, you're going to mix all your dry ingredients together, so that is the Epsom salt, citric acid, corn flour and baking soda. Next up, you'll mix your wet ingredients. That's just your oil, water and essential oils. I've used coconut oil because I really like the thicker consistency, but if you like you could use olive oil. Now we're going to split our wet ingredients and our dry ingredients into separate containers. So I've just put a third of the wet ingredients in a separate glass where I'm going to dye that black, and I'll be putting a third of the dry ingredients in a separate bowl which I will be dyeing black, and that'll be the speckled effect that we see. Once I started mixing this together though, I realized that it was a little bit more green than black because that's just the nature of black dye. You need to add quite a bit of it. So I added in extra as I mixed it. This is where things start to get messy, so put on your latex gloves for hygiene reasons and also to stop your hands from getting dyed black, and just work it through. Because we use coconut oil, it's more of a paste and you can add all your wet ingredients to the dry ingredients at once. But if you're using a liquid oil, you might want to just slowly add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients and work it through, and then continue adding the wet ingredients until it's all gone. That's just to stop any of the ingredients from activating, because you want to keep the acids and the bicarb not in contact with water, so you've got to work a bit differently. But I really like how this tutorial is a lot more straightforward using the coconut oil. You'll see I added some extra black dye in there, and now it is a really nice black colour as you see on the screen. With a fresh pair of gloves, I'm now working through the remainder of the wet ingredients with the remainder of the dry ingredients to create 2/3 of a white mix. Mix that through really thoroughly. You want to get a nice wet sand type consistency, no lumps throughout, and it should also kind of hold when you squeeze it together. Now sprinkle your black ingredients through the white, overfill 2 halves of the molds and press them firmly together until they click. Once they do, use the back of a spoon just to tap it around and your mold should release. If it doesn't release straight away, pick up the spoon again and keep tapping. You don't want to pull on that mold because it will split your egg in half. So you just got to work gently and patiently here, and then it will eventually come apart like so. Really love how gorgeous these eggs are. This one is a little bit more spotty and speckly, I suppose, but you'll see that this next eggs that I made is actually a much softer, more speckly design, and that just comes down to how you mix the black through the white. So you could either break it up more finely or keep it in black clumps depending on the kind of eggs that you want to create. Now for the ultimate test, how does it perform? I really love how these bath bombs held up. You'll see that I've lifted it up out of the water a few times and it stays together as one individual egg. It's got great fizzing and it fizzes for about a minute or a minute and a half. Looks beautiful, and it's a really gorgeous Easter egg idea that's not chocolate. So I hope you enjoy this DIY and give it a go. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more DIYs soon. Thanks guys!